What a fantastic morning, Hornets, and welcome to today's segment of Beech Grove Student News. I'm Juliet Kaufman.
And I'm Jordan Dishman. Today we'll be taking a look at Wrestling State, road trips, and Boston Dynamic Robots.
And as always, sports.
But first, let's toss it over to P for weather.
Good morning, Hornets. How are you all doing? Hope you're having a nice day, and if not, try to make the best of it and survive. But for weather today, as we saw in the morning, we will have a high 100% chance of rain and 44 with a high of 44 with a low of 41. Tomorrow we will have a 70% chance of rain with a high of 44 and a low of 35. For Wednesday, Hornets, we have a 60% chance of rain and maybe even snow with a high of 38 and a low of 21. It is safe to say, Hornets, that you should keep a raincoat handy at all times just in case you get caught out in this weather. For the fun fact of the day, in Georgia we don't say no pain, no gain. We say, who has ever picked a rose without spikes? That's it for weather for today. Now back to you guys at the desk.
Our wrestlerettes traveled to Bankers Life Fieldhouse this past weekend for the Wrestling State Finals. Anna Marie got more on what they do to help.
Every year, our very own wrestlerettes travel to Bankers Life Fieldhouse for the wrestling finals. Beech Grove wrestlerettes are the only wrestlerettes that get the opportunity to be involved. I spoke with Alyssa Harrell to get some insight on what she does for the tournament.
So for States for Wrestlerette, there's like 2 jobs we can do, and I do runs, and that's basically where you go up to the people working, like doing the tables and the brackets and stuff, and the other girls, and you ask them if they need anything, like drinks or food or just like anything to help them out because they can't get up. And then when we're not like doing any runs, we just like watch the tournament, and it's really fun. It's really long though because it's Friday and Saturday, but it's a lot of fun.
I then spoke with Alexa Peak to see what she partaked in for the finals.
So I am personally in charge of writing the 4th place brackets for the Indiana State Finals Wrestling Tournament this year. And so we get our brackets and we follow the mats and we follow who's on what mat and everything. And depending on the winners, we write it down along with their results and their schools and everything like that. And we're about to start the finals, so we're really excited to finish that up. But yeah.
As you can see, our wrestlerettes are very helpful for the finals. It is a great opportunity for us Hornets to be involved in. If you are interested in being a wrestlerette next year, be sure to look into it. Thank you. This has been Anna Marie Passianos from Bgsn.
Technology has come a long way. P got more how robots are doing better than ever before. Let's take a look.
The robotic sensation known for opening doors, climbing steps with ease, and even taking clean dishes out of the dishwasher has just landed a full-time gig as an inspector at an oil and gas company in Norway. If you are still confused about what I am talking about, then Elle will tell you about Boston Dynamics Robot Dog. At some point this year, the Boston Dynamics robot will begin patrolling Aker BP's oil and gas production vessel at the Skarv field in the Norwegian Sea. There, it will run inspections, look for hydrocarbon leaks, and put together reports based on data it collects. I asked a few of our students their opinion on this matter.
Yeah, so I think the dog will be really helpful in the company, and I think if there's spills at the company, the dog can go in, there'll be no harm to the humans, and I think also it's really reliable with all the things it can do, open doors, take out clothes from the washer, or take it out from the dishwasher. So yeah, I think it's really innovative.
Yeah, I feel like the dog is useful, mainly for purposes like you can put in the army and have uses for that, of like scavenging for like food and resources. But overall, I feel like it's a good technology resource.
Now back to you guys at the desk.
Our yearbook is nearly done, which means there are only 45 yearbooks left for purchase. These books are $45 a piece. You can see Mr. White in the TV studio for more. Or you can go to yearbookordercenter.com and enter school code 8750 to order. Senior quotes are due this Friday, February 28th. Do not forget to submit your quote. Hornets and senior ads are still $20. You can email HS Yearbook for more information. Also, if you know any businesses that would be interested in purchasing an ad in our yearbook, please email HS Yearbook for that as well. Prices differ depending on the size of the ad.
With spring break, with Wait, with spring and summer break quickly approaching, many are planning road trips. Chris got more to help you prepare.
Good morning, Hornets. With spring break and summer rushing upon us, there are many planning road trips. Road trips are a fun way to explore and have fun in the warm months, but there's also so many things that could go wrong. To help you prepare for your trip, we got advice from myself and Molly Norris to help you out. Be sure to be prepared, be safe, and have fun. Have a great road trip, Hornets. This was Chris Nielsen. Back to the desk.
Trash is a major issue with not just the United States, but our school as well. Jordan went out and got more.
Trash is a major issue that we are dealing with in our country these days. With climate change, huge landfills, and just trash piling up on the streets, we struggle with the simplest thing, throwing our trash away and cleanliness. This is an issue with our school, and I decided to go out and ask my good friend, Harnavazi, on his opinion.
Well, first of all, I think we should all take care of our trash and make sure it gets to the right place. It's just not just bad manners, it's just being not raised right. Also, not talking about just the students. It's pretty bad with a lot of kids at games. All the parents have to control their kids because they leave equally as much trash. That's why we gotta make it easier for our janitors, because they work really hard for keeping the school clean every day. So we have to appreciate their work.
Period. And just a reminder, picking up trash is a major issue, and we are the only ones that can change it. I'm Jordan Dishman signing off from Bgsn.
Now let us toss it over to Daniel Quinn for sports.
Good morning, Hornets, and welcome back to sports. In Beech Grove news, the boys basketball team had a game Friday night, and they played Triton Central and won it with a score of 70-47. This win now makes the boys undefeated in conference. Their next game will be Wednesday against Howe. This will be senior night for the boys, and the game will start at 7:30. Be sure to come out and support your Hornets. In wrestling news tonight, the wrestling room will begin named after Coach Bill Bain. Coach Bain led the Hornets to state runner-up finish and the first state champion the Hornets ever had. Make sure to come by at 6:30 for Coach Bain. In football news, Week 3 of the XFL season finished with one of the most shocking results for the league to date. A 39-9 victory on Sunday by the previously winless Los Angeles Wildcats over the DC Defenders on Saturday. The Houston Roughnecks beat the Tampa Bay Vipers 34-27. The Dallas Renegades beat the Seattle Dragons 24-12. And also on Sunday, the New York Guardians lost to the St. Louis Battlehawks 9-29. In NBA news yesterday, the Pacers lost to the Raptors 127-81. The Thunder beat the Spurs 131-103. The Nuggets beat the Timberwolves 128-116, and the Wizards lost the Bulls 117-126. To stay or go is the question heading into the final stretch of the Pennzoil 400. Joey Logano decided to stay, and his decision paid off with his second straight victory of the Pennzoil 400 in Las Vegas. Ross Chastain filled in for the fully recovered Ryan Newman in the number 6 car. Ryan Blaney was in the lead with about 8 laps to go, and a wreck occurred that opened up the number 1 spot, and Blaney had to make a pit stop. Joey Logano led and took the victory at Las Vegas International Speedway. That's all for sports. Back to Julia and Jordan at the desk.
Thanks, DQ. That's all for your daily segment of Beach Grove Fitness.
Teachers, make sure to hit the bell icon and subscribe button to get notified every time we go live.
And make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at BGS Student News. I'm Jordan Dishman.
And I'm Jake Hoffman. Have a magnificent Monday, Hornets.
How did it fade to black?